Take my hand, so we can do it again, do it again. Take my hand. Take my hand, so we can do it again, do it again. Take my hand.
All right. How you guys doing today? Welcome. All right, welcome to another episode of my show. Thank you very much. Iserene Chidama. God bless you. Rita today. God bless you. Thank you very much. Okay, Chuku Kenneth. How are you doing today? As you guys are coming in, please, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go ahead, share this broadcast on your page. Share it on your page. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you're connecting from. If you're connecting from Nigeria, how are you doing today? From the UK, thank you very much for coming. From Canada, God bless you. And if you're connecting from here in America, what's up? How is everything going? Kehinde Moses Ni, God bless you. Gladys, Imafido, Olaleye, Mobolaji, Taiwo, Oyeladi, Mamanie. Kasfi Bila, how you doing? One day, Olajide, how are you doing? Sarah Ojudun, God bless you. Thank you very much, Suzanne. God bless you. Yvonne Bucci, wow. God bless you. One day again, Olajide share. Thank you very much for sharing. Olumisi David, what's up? How you doing? How is everything going on? Like I said this morning, I think we need to revive the men's clubhouse. The men's clubhouse is totally dead. Just imagine, man. You guys, you are not able to even keep a simple page together. You are not able to actually keep a simple page running. Come on. Man, that's very funny. Michael, how you doing? From London, how you doing? God bless you. Thank you very much. Taiwo Adenuga, how are you? Uraola Gbemisola, Mercy Ogoro. Nikki Show, Omoyemi Akins, God bless you. Adelake, Adelanke, God bless you. Thank you very much, everybody. As you're coming in, please do me a favor. Go ahead, share this video on your page. Because we have to get on the business for today. Very simple stuff, but it's possible for us to take a little time to deal with this particular topic by the grace of God. All right, Idowu Pokwala, how are you doing? Good morning. Yeah, I understand we have to do better for the men's clubhouse page. I know we need to concentrate on this stuff. And what we're supposed to be talking about, not just only relationship, we're supposed to be talking about business, money, politics, construction, ideas. We're supposed to have ideas. We're supposed to start sharing ideas. What is going to turn us to become billionaires and stuff. These are stuff we need to be, talking about. All right. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Without wasting time, I want to quickly just appreciate you guys for always being there every time I come. Without you, Pastor Fela will be zero. I want to quickly just address this stuff. Something happened on my page. Was it yesterday? I posted pictures we took during the time we were at a couples event here in Houston, Texas, and I was standing next to my wife, and she was by me, and the host pastor and the husband were on the other side also. And somebody made a comment that I didn't do my regular display that I normally do. I didn't barrage, I didn't jump up, I didn't do my scissors finger and all that. Yeah, that's true. And and one thing that many of you guys don't think about is that I am a person, and not just a person. Uh, I I think I'm a little popular, um, in my own capacity. And whenever I'm invited to go to a place to minister, I have to carry myself in a very good, respectable, responsible way. Um, Even inside the picture, the host did hold his wife. So I really don't know why my own standing by my wife now is creating any kind of problem for those people and stuff. Um, and another thing I want to just say is that because I'm a pastor doesn't mean that I cannot have marital situations or whatever. Uh, Myself and my wife, we do fight. We sometimes have arguments, but we are very mature to the extent that we deal with all of these issues before they go out of hands. Uh, we normally do deal with our situations at night before we go to sleep. We talk about them and then we move on. But on that day, I was calm, well composed because I will be ministering at that place. I didn't go there to eat jollof rice. I didn't go there to jump all around. Okay. In other places that I go, if myself and Shion, if you're talking about myself and Shion, when we go out to eat suya. When we go out to eat suya, it's not official. We can play around. Um, with the other doctor that I took picture with, I was at the birthday party. So that's a kind of a party. That's not official stuff. When I go to do my speaking engagement, I'm not playful like you see me. All right. So that's the stuff. So if you see picture, I didn't hold my wife and all that. And then some people that are they are already looking for a way to say something bad to me before they started vomiting bad stuff. I just laughed. I was like, I really don't have time for you guys. I really don't have time for you guys at all. Um, I'm just gonna slide, just put this aside. Um, wicked people are everywhere. So many wicked people uh, everywhere, brainless people everywhere, um, all over the place. Sister Ruth Adekoya, how are you doing? All right. So let them go and help Transformer if they like. And one funny thing about these people is hot people, hot people. They don't have a husband, they don't have a wife, so they come and just start looking for a way of bringing you down, pulling you down. That's never going to happen with me anyway. So if you like, you can say whatever you want to say. That's your own palaver. Number two thing I want to quickly say, I made a post this morning that if I rejected um, your request for me to be your on the G guy, I really don't think you should be angry with me. And if I rejected your $1,000 donation, I think you should be happy. I am extending the hand of friendship. I don't want to be on the G. I don't want to be banging you. You don't even want me to bang you at all. Because if I'm actually banging you, you yourself, you'll be feeling guilty that, oh my God, I am helping this guy to mess up the work of God. If I actually bring my banana to you and I say, can I bang you? You should be the one to run away and say, you know what, Pastor Chola, I am not going to contribute to your downfall. I will never contribute to you sinning. I'm going to take off running. I will take my cookie and run. Now, you now bringing your cookie to me to actually now bang your cookie, that's actually not supposed to be a good stuff for anybody to do. If you're doing it to other pastors, yeah, maybe they allow you to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to eat your cookie. For real, I don't. I don't want to eat your cookie, and I don't want you to do check, mic check on my own banana. My banana is anointed banana. I don't want nobody doing my check 1 2 3 on my anointed banana. All right. So also, I will not want to eat your own cookie. So you stay away from me. All right. So that's the stuff. So coming to me and be now saying da 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 da, and later now you are changing it to Pastor La. You don't even know when I'm joking. I don't know when you're joking, and I don't like the joke. Can you just take the banana, the cookie, and just go kiss transformer, please. All right? Just please, I don't want your cookie. You don't want my banana. If I bring my banana to you, take off, run, run away. And say, you know what? I'm just gonna, I'm gonna run away. I don't want Pastor Chola's anointed banana. I just gotta go. All right, just gotta go. And that's one thing I want you to do. Take off, run. Take off and run. Don't contribute to it. Now I understand a lot of you will look at me and say, "Oh, he's talking about his stuff, his stuff, his stuff. I'm gonna go try him." You see, you saying I'm gonna go try him is actually devilish. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't come to my place and be wearing open top and you're showing me your cleavage. I'm a human being. You know what I mean now? I'm very, very, very alive man. Understand? I'm very alive. I'm a banana fool kind of guy. So you don't want to try me. Don't help me to fall. Don't support me. Don't even if I'm actually doing bad thing, don't help me. Don't encourage me. All right? You shouldn't. Be the one that will say, Pastor Shola, no, you can't do that. That's not right. Take your banana and go home. Take your banana and go home. And that's what you should tell me. Okay, if I come to your house and I'm trying to now wrap towel around my waist, you should be the one to actually kick me out or call 911 on me and say, Pastor Shola, you got to go. So you got to go. All right? Go home and stay with your wife. You and your wife just fought. Yes, okay. Don't stay here. Go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know you'll be saying, oh, nobody's gonna know. No, come and chop the cookie. Nobody's gonna know. I will chop the cookie finish now. I won't know you are hiding camera somewhere. And the second day they will just see my bomb in the atmosphere on Facebook. They will just see the anointed bomb on Facebook. Say, this is Pastor Shola's bomb. All the men on Facebook, they hate me before. They will just start sharing it. All those men, they hate me before. They will just start sharing and say, Otan, Atobe, we be as of ẹnu ẹ ti dùn jù irọ́ ló pa ó ṣínà bólẹ̀ gidi gan ebi díẹ̀ rè his bomb. This is his bomb here. I told a friend of mine, I said, if I should go and bank somebody as I am right now, I will come on social media the second day. I will now come and say, mo ti padà wá sọ́dọ̀ rẹ bàbá, mo ti dé o Jésù, mo ti síná bulẹ̀ ẹ gbà mí padà, ẹ̀yin ará Facebook ẹ dáríjì mí, mo ti dé mo ti change o. I will come and tell you guys that I will come back and tell you that I've done it too. When you guys will see the picture of the girl I will bank, Gonzef, you will forgive me instantly. You know, sometimes you don't want to forgive somebody for banging something. When you look at the ugly person you bang, you say, the person is ugly. Why will Pastor Shola just be banging the ugly thing? But when you see when you see the fine girl I'm going to bang, you yourself will say, Pastor Shola, hello, son. All right. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You know what I'm saying? If they get my bomb alone in the picture and they didn't get my head, you will not know it's my bomb or no. It will be very black. It will be yellow like me. All right, let's leave that alone. But I need, on serious note, Dimeji will be so happy. Allah, one day we'll be very happy. Is it? But on a serious note, I really don't think you should help me to fall. I don't think you should. I come on social media to talk about sex. Doesn't mean that I have to have sex with you. Okay, I don't have to. I come on social media to talk about sex all the time, talk about love all the time. Doesn't mean that you have to bank me now. Come on, don't do that. All right. So even if you see me, don't give me whatever. One day, one woman sent me a video. Say, "Hello, Pastor Shola." I say, "Hello, madam. How are you doing?" He said, "Oh, I'm doing just fine. I just want to send you a video and then I will talk later." I looked at the video. The video was like, and I said, "Madam, I saw a video of somebody doing tongue like this, and that's what they call licky." I said, "What is the meaning of licky?" He said, "It's crow Nigeria, yeah, ó ti pẹ́ tí mi ti kúrò Nàìjíríà, kí ló jẹ́ licky." Say, mo pàrokò fún yín nìyẹn, pàrokò fún yín ni mo ní madam àrokò tẹ́ ẹ máa pa tẹ́ ẹ máa fi kú náà nìyẹn mẹ́ni tẹ́ ń pàrokò sí bí àmọ́ wẹ́n tí mo fi ṣògùn owó báyìí sí mọ̀ you don't even know maybe I'm looking for someone to use to do ògùn owó and you're doing that bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa kú sọnù náà nìyẹn máa ṣe líkìlíkì ìranù tẹ́ ń ṣe jákujàku. I respect you, madam. I see you on Facebook all the time with your gele. I really love your gele. Understand? But you're messed up. You messed up big time. Ẹ ti mess up gan. Ẹ má jẹ́ rí tí bá rí tẹ́ bá lọ. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n rí kẹ́ lọ máa comment sórí page mi o. Tí tẹ́ bá lọ comment sórí page mi, mo máa mess up pẹ̀lú yín gan ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Mo máa mess up pẹ̀lú yín gan ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ má comment mọ́. Líkìlíkì kọ́. Lákàlákà ni. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very terrible. A lot of different stuff that I see, man. Come on, don't help me. Don't help me, please. Even if I'm trying to fall, try and support me. Please try and support me, please. Even if I want to fall, try and support me. All right? And support me and say, you know what? You're not going to fall. We're going to hold you up. We're going to hold you up. That's exactly. And then don't allow all these bad pastors to use you against me. Don't allow them. Don't let those bad pastors be sending you to me to come and seduce me. Because when you come and do it, you will never know peace again in your life. Because if I should fall, mama bang ye lo ni o long. Mama bang ye lo forever. It's ma bile bang ye pere. Okuni Okuni mama bang ye lo forever ni o. Mi ò ní dúró mọ́. I no go ogun tó ṣe fún mi ni o. Tí bá ti bá ìgbín mi máa ń tẹnu mọ́gi ogun ni o. Tí bá ti bang ye pere báyìí máa bang ye lo forever ni o. Actually, even you yourself will not feel good. That sin is going to be on you forever. Forever. Don't help me. Don't help me to fall. Support me not to. Try and cover me up not to. When you see me do bad things, call me and tell me, Pastor, I don't do this. Do that one. Because of the way I talk, you guys should be proud of me. For real, you should be proud of me. I've been here now talking on social media since 2007. I've not banged anybody yet. I said yet because I'm not sure what will happen tomorrow. I'm just saying. You guys should be proud of me. You should be proud of me. You just be proud of me that Pastor Shola, with all what you say and all this stuff you say, do you know how many people that have been expecting me to fall? Do you know how many pastors are waiting for my fall to carry my story? You know how many of them? No, a lot of them. A lot of them. The way I talk, the way I relate with people, by now people are going to be asking themselves, what exactly is keeping this guy? What's keeping this guy? All right? What's keeping this guy? I've been here now since 2007. Been talking here. I've been talking about sex. Whenever I do my love zone, I do my love zone when I talk with my baritone voice and stuff. People call me after. Pastor Shola, you make my body shake. Pastor Shola, you make me do tingalingaling. Pastor Shola, please say something. Say something. Say something. You have someone for me. You know what I'm saying? You should be proud of me. You should be proud. You guys should be proud of me that I didn't do all this stuff. You think I didn't get them? I see them. When I see them in parties like this, I will melt. I will just melt and just be. You see, when I go to party, I don't do my lion face. I want more buruku and bell. Oh, Lord. I was at the party one day. One of them just touched me at the back. I look back like this. Yay! Now breast I they see. Oh, Lord. I saw breast like this. I said, when you see the appearance of evil, run. Run. I could not run away. I had to hold myself, say, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Baba, take Baba, kábíyèsí Elédùmarè. Ẹ̀yin lẹ gbà Mósè lọ́wọ́ Fáráò tí ẹ kò jẹ́ kó kú. Ẹ̀yin lẹ lànà létí òkun pupa. Baba, ẹ lànà fẹ́mi náà. I just started praying inside my spirit. Now breast I saw. I saw breast like this. It was Jesus Christ. What is this? What is this? I don't go there. I will just be like a mouse. I'll just be like a mouse when I go to patio. I'll just be like a mouse like this. I'll just be looking. I told you guys one day, one woman just came and I just put two heavy breasts. Can I say, is it breast or breasties? Maybe breasties. Two breasties. When I put the two breasties on my shoulder. Who heavy galon? Who heavy by jebo bono? and the and the woman that sat beside me now say, ah, ẹfẹ pa pastor ni. He say, ẹjọ lóde ṣé pastor complain ni? Èmi ò complain. Mi ò complain. Ọmọ ẹ ṣe mí léṣe. Ọmọ ẹ ọmọ ṣe mí léṣe. And they put it on my shoulder. It was so heavy. I was like, ah, kí ló dé? Ọlọ́run ojú mi ti rí mẹ́wàá. I was at the church one day. In one church like that, they called me to come and preach there. The power of heavy breasts. I know. They asked me to come and preach. One particular sister usher that I used to know before said, Pastor Shola, ṣé mo wá kí mi lé? Ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́. Mo ti ní start no fridge mi o. Start one no fridge mi. Tó bá dé jẹ́ wine náà one fridge mi o. Don't worry, woman don't say me legwe. What's wrong with this woman? What's wrong with this woman that is doing legwe here? I was like, get away, Jogo. Lọ kí sí transformer sọnù. Oh, mo 19 tí mo ti pariwo lórí social media. Ìmọ̀ wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n fi eégún tiẹ̀ ba èmi lẹ́ran jẹ́. No, that's not going to happen. No, I'm not going to actually do that. No, forget it. I can have all the urge, anything that I want to have. I can see you pretty, shaking bomb all around and stuff, and banana wants to talk to me. I will command my banana to go and have peace. I will say, banana, you remember the Bible say anything that will make you to sin, cut it off. Man, cut it off. Oh. Wake up now. Èmi ò dísòro ẹ o. Mo lè má tọ̀ mọ́ láyé mi o. Máa cut it off ni o. Bible ló sọ. Mo máa ń bá kòkòrò mi sọ̀rọ̀. I talk to my kòkòrò like that. And this starts breaking it up. I talk to my kòkòrò like that. Ma kó balẹ̀ ayé mi o. Mo sọ fún ẹ o. Kòkòrò jókòó sínú ibi tó wà yẹn o. Jókòó síbẹ̀ o. Máa kọ́ tiẹ̀ sọnù ni o. Máa gé ẹ. Máa fọ̀bẹ gé ẹ ní omi ìṣeré o. Máa fọ̀bẹ gé ẹ sọnù. Mo lè má tọ̀ mọ́ láyé. Kọ́ lọ bá mi fi túùbù síbẹ̀ kó máa fi tọ̀. You know what I'm saying? So the issue is that don't be part of those that will contribute to my fall. Don't be. I have no intention to destroy you. I come on social media not to destroy you. I didn't come here to destroy your home. You wanna take control of your marriage. You wanna be a bully to your wife. I don't think it's right. I think the best thing is for us to love each other and respect each other and be able to have peace. You know, in our relationship, that's what I'm preaching. I'm not preaching that you should be the slave of your wife. No. I'm only telling you not to be a bully. I'm only telling you to be a lover. That's all I'm saying. It's possible for me to be yelling when I'm doing it. It's not like I'm disrespecting you when I yell. It's just that's the way I just talk. That's the way I do my thing. You know. So it's not like I have intention of making your marriage to fall or probably to destroy your relationship or to render you useless in your marriage or to ridicule you in front of your wife or probably actually setting women free. Women are supposed to be free anyway. They're supposed to be happy anyway. They're supposed to have a life. They're supposed to have career. They're supposed to be able to do well in their lives. So when you preach it, when you preach about it, when you preach about the equality when in marriage, I don't think that's a crime for men to now look for a way of bringing me down or actually hating me for no reason and all kinds of stuff. I really don't think so. I think we should be friends. I think you should encourage me to do more of what I'm doing, to liberate your wives, to change their mindset and stuff, instead of you looking for a way to make her to be a mugu. Don't let her be your mugu. Let her be a partner, a loving person, a caring wife, independent wife, who is able to make money with or without you. That should be the stuff. You're not supposed to hate me. Hating me and then looking for a way to bring me down, I don't think it's the right thing. I don't think it's the right thing. I'm preaching sex to improve marriage, not for fornication. Yes, ma'am. You know, when I talk about sex, I talk about it so that you guys can actually concentrate at home and be able to focus on what you got to do. Uh, you know, the moment there is a connection, when we're talking about marriage, it's gonna make it work. It's beautiful when there is a good connection between husband and wife, a good chemistry. Um, then it's gonna make it work. You don't have to hate me for it. You know, so that's just that. So let's go straight to the topic of today. Um, the topic for today, we are planning to build two houses each for our children. Okay, and this is kind of like really funny here. Um, and I'm bringing it out because somebody actually shared this with me, and she asked me to she asked me to uh, and counsel them based on this. The husband is ready to work very hard. The wife is ready to work very hard, and they want to build two houses for their kids, so that the kids will not suffer the way they are suffering or they suffered before. They don't want their kids to suffer, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to think about. We want to think about our children. It's very important. I went on a platform recently and somebody asked me a question, and the question is that why is it that some of our teenagers they rebel against their parents? The teenagers rebel against their parents because see, you cannot train your kid the same way your father trained you. You know, the way they trained us in Africa, that's abuse of the highest order. We don't have any liberty to say nothing. You can't even you can't pick a course when you're about to go to university. Your dad will not give you the opportunity to pick the course you want to go and study. They already have it planned for you. You have to study medicine. You have to go and study law. You have to study law. Oh, you have to study English. Oh, you have to do this. They already have all that kind of stuff planned for us. That's abuse right there of the highest order. We could not look directly into the faces of our parents. When they are looking at us and they're talking to us, looking straight into their eyes means you are disrespecting them. And then they're gonna slap your face right in front of your face. They're gonna slap it down. All right? And you have to start looking down like you don't have a right. You don't have a right in this particular home. Because you're still eating my food, you're living under my roof. That is your responsibility, Dad. That's what you're supposed to do. When you are banging mommy, didn't you know that it comes with responsibility? That a baby will come out of this stuff that you have to feed and you have to accommodate. You are not doing me a favor. It's your responsibility to give me food, to feed me. It's your responsibility to shelter me. It's your responsibility to protect me. That's your responsibility as a father. And I have my own, my freedom too, my rights. It's just like women in Africa. Women in Africa, in those days, they don't have any rights. Just get married and go to your husband's house, and then they tell you, and woman, and then you already have that at the back of your mind, and you just go there with that same mindset to go and suffer there. And then they pump it into the mind of the boys and say, oh, you are superior to the girls. You are so superior. You are the head. You are the head of that home. You have the right to do whatever it is that you like. And those ones who go into relationship now feeling like a king. They go into relationship feeling like a boss. And then they look at the female and look at them like an object and say, oh yeah, you are not good enough. We used to live like that. We used to live like that. Thank God for education. Thank God for people that are well enlightened. Thank God for exposure. That is now changing everything. That's changing everything. So also children, they have rights. So for African parents, you want to train your kid the way your dad trained you, I would never train my kid the way my dad trained me. Never. I can never do that. I'm not going to pray to God to help me to do that. Not in my life. No, I won't. I won't. All right? I won't. Okay? I can still remember. I'm still able to remember now. It's kind of like the fear is still in me. I was like, when daddy is coming and you hear his horn, bang, bang, bang. All right, like about 1 mile away, you are going to take off and you start running from one place to the other place and you'll be sweating inside of the AC. That this guy will walk in and the whole house will be totally quiet, like nothing is breathing in this house. That's not a good relationship. No, no. I want to come to my house and still see my kids doing what exactly they're doing. I want to enter into my house and I want my kids to run to me and kiss me. Daddy, welcome, and take my bag. I want to be able to go into my room and I want my kids to come there and jump in bed with me. And let them jump in bed and play on my bed and, beat me and do whatever, they want to do. I want my kids to come into my car. Let's go get ice cream. That's the way I want my kids to be. I want to be able to sit with my kids and have a kind of an adult kind of conversation with them. I want to be able to. I want to be. Yeah, we're domesticated. Yeah, we look like a dog or a sheep. I want to be able to sit with my son, and I want to be able to ask him like, "Oh my, you're team banking, oh, team my banking money, you know, say, yeah, she go go and laser, we are we go go right there, I'm saying, I'm just laughing. I'm just joking. But I want to be able to sit with my son and have a conversation. I want to be able to sit with my daughter and have a kind of a nice, beautiful conversation, like a matured kind of conversation with my kids. I want to treat them like an adult and give them respect. Give them respect. And then I want to be able to hear their views. Like, what do you think? How do you want us to do it? What's going on? I want to be able to hear all of that, so that they can talk to me. Talk to me. So these are the stuff I see, with African parents. And like I always say, you see, a lot of fathers are missing in the home. It's not like they don't live there, but they are never there. But they're never there. All right? So, and their daughters are missing a lot. They're missing so much. All right? They want their dad. They want to have a relationship with daddy. They want to have a relationship with mommy and stuff like that. We just abandon them and walk away. All right? Now, the Bible. If you study the Bible, you see that the Bible says that we should leave inheritance for our children. Parents should leave a wise parent. A wise man will leave inheritance for his children. I have said this many times. Now, this is 2021. The kind of inheritance that we need to leave for our children is what we're going to do for them when we are still alive. The inheritance you will give to your children, you must do them or do it when you are alive. The very first thing you need to give your kids, you give them God. Give them God. I'm not going to lie to you. Give your children, give them God. Let them know the way of God. Let them love God. Let them be able to talk to God. Let them reference God. Let God be part of their lives. The next thing you're going to give them, let them have good morals. Good morals. Teach your children to do housework. It's part of inheritance. Let them know how to cook. Let them know how to clean. Let them know how to talk to people. Let them know how to respect people. Let them know how to carry themselves. Let them know how to dress. Let them know there are some There are some girls, they don't even know how to sit down. Their parents didn't teach them how to sit. Àwọn ọmọbìnrin kan kàn tó wá kàn jókòó wá dẹ̀ sí dì sí gbogbo àdúgbò wọn la tán síbẹ̀. Their parents didn't teach them that as a girl you don't do that. You close your legs. I see so many of them. I see so many of them. They go sit down. They just open their legs, and you're seeing all the. And I'm not talking about 6-year-old kids. So I'm talking about 15, 17, 20, 21-year-old kids. Tó máa ṣì dì sí gbogbo àdúgbò. That kind of stuff. That's terrible. The parent they didn't do a good job. Teach your kid how to carry themselves. Teach your kids how to dress. Teach your kid how to talk to elderly people. Teach your kid to open up to people. Teach your kid to respect people. Teach your kid to respect themselves. Let him respect himself, and if it's a girl, let them respect themselves. Give them God. Give them good morals. Home training, good home training. Give it to them. Let them have good home training. Let your children be able to speak Yoruba. Let them speak Igbo. Let them speak Hausa. Give them our language. That's part of inheritance. That's part of inheritance that you need to give your children. And you're going to do them when you're alive. And then you need to give your children a befitting, a fantastic education. The best education money can buy. The best. You see, all of this money you want to use to buy houses for them, to build houses in Nigeria for them, spend that money educating them. And then after you're done, go and die. You just die. You just die. You will see that those kids are going to make it. Those kids are going to make it. They are going to make it. If you can give them good education, you already set them on a very solid foundation of God, them loving God, knowing how to pray to God. And you already give them good home training. All right? Good home training. They already have that. Then give them very good education. You already have good education. Let me not lie to you. You can die if you want. I remember my dad would say, mo fẹ́ sin ẹ̀yin ọmọ èdè bíi tẹ́rù ò ti ní báyìí. Kò ní mí nísìnyí mi gbà yẹn. I couldn't understand that. That wasn't something that I could understand. I want to take you these children to a place where you will not be afraid. Is it the place where you will not be afraid? Is the place where you have graduated from college? After graduating from college, lè bẹ̀rù mọ́. At that point in time, you can get a job by yourself and feed yourself. You can rent your own apartment. You already know God. You already know God already. If anything happened to you, you know exactly how to talk to God. You know how to. My dad said that if you have not been thinking about that, you are a fool as a parent. You have to see your children to a place where they will no longer be afraid. They will never be afraid of anything. You'll never be afraid. You'll never be afraid. So when you are thinking about inheritance, I wanted to think about it. Ọmọ tí a bá kọ́, òun ni ó gbélé tá a kọ́ tà. That is the kid, the child or the children you refuse to train. The ones that you refuse to educate will sell the house that you're building. There is this story that was actually posted today of a young man who is actually based there in the United States, who believed, my mom loved my sister more than I. And I asked him why. He said because so many things happened while they were young. And then eventually he traveled, and the sister got married to a lawyer. And within 4 years, the sister got kicked out of the husband's house, and the man came to drop her off in front of their house. And mommy just took her in without asking questions. I said, yeah. He said the second thing, I kept some money with my mom, $6,800. I wanted to use it to buy a land and start the foundation of my house. And my mom gave the money, the entire money, to my sister to start a beer parlor. And that was when I was able to get the fact that, okay. Formerly, I was thinking, okay, what could have happened? The woman got married to a lawyer but couldn't keep a lawyer. The lawyer kicked her out with a 2-year-old child, and she's back with her mom, and the mother took her back. Now, for her to now, put the plan on the table, had a plan to start a beer parlor. That gave me the understanding that this one is not really educated. The mother didn't educate her. She's not really educated at all. For her to think about beer parlor, she didn't think about other kind of businesses that she could open. She didn't think about other stuff, so she must be Omo Wobe. Omo Wobe ni sister yen. Omo Wobe ni sister yen. Understand? Do you think Omo Wobe le keep lawyer? Lawyer is too educated for Omo Wobe. Oh man, it will go. And that one happened. She came back to the mother's house, and now she started a beer parlor. All right, from the money. Now think about the money is almost about 2.7 million naira. 2.7 million naira is just too much to open a beer parlor. All right, to open a beer parlor. But right now, she opened a beer parlor. The beer parlor didn't last for 7 months. They closed it down, and then she got pregnant for one of the customers. And now she's back in the house. Now, their mother now wrote a will. And during the time she was writing the will, she gave the house, the only house they have, that only house, she willed it to the sister. And then willed a land in the village to the young man who is in America. And this guy looked up and down and said, why is mommy doing this? Why will mom be doing this? You know, why? Why? Now, see, that old woman, she realized her fault along the line. The children you refuse to train, they will become the problem in your life. All right? And the problem, you will now start managing the problem. She managed that problem until she died. And while she was on her deathbed, she was even still trying to manage that girl, even if she's not around. That the only thing I could give to this girl, is for me to give her the house, because this one can never build a house. And she believed the one in America, that one is already doing well, doing good. Let me give this one empty land. If I give this one empty land, it's possible for this one to build a house for himself, or even buy another land or whatever it is and do well for himself. But this one, this one that didn't receive good home training, this one that didn't receive the right training from me, I have to manage her. As she was planning, I'm putting it together to manage that girl. At the same time, she's destroying her. And when the mother died, the sister said, you cannot bury mommy in the compound because that house belongs to her, according to the will. It's my house. You can't bury dead bodies here. And like I said, our plan is to sell the house, because if you bury somebody there, nobody's going to buy that kind of a house. They won't buy it. So she already had a plan. And the plan, I know exactly where the plan came from. The guy she got pregnant for, the customer, is Omo Gboro, Omo Boy. And the two of them, they spent the 2.7 million naira. They finished it. She was the one giving that one money. That one is only having big banana and validating her. And that one is validating her. And she's enjoying the banana there. She was giving the money to the guy. They finished the money. So when they now finished the money, he now went over and said, Mama, Mima, Willie, he live for me. He said, Mama, Willie live for me. We are back. Say, how? Say, don't let them bury her there. If they bury her there, we cannot sell the house. So whenever they say they want to bury her, she must not be buried there, because at the moment we finish burying her, we are going to put the house on the market. We sell the house. We're going to get almost about 20 million naira, and we can go to America. And we travel to America. The America where your brother is that is doing a new bill. I will take you to that America. We just need to sell the house, get the 20 million out. Boom. Modern to visa. We must say visa from Alolu and stuff. So the guy must have been whining her, collecting all her money, validating her and everything, and she actually fell for it. And now she doesn't want them to bury the mother in the home. And like I said to the young man, Bujume, Bujume, take your face, come out your face. You see, that kind of a person will end up in square one. She will lose the house because she's going to sell it and she's going to lose the money. She will not use the money for anything good. At the end of the day, she's going to come back right to your left. She's coming back to you. And then by the time she'll come back to you, she will be suffering at that point in time. She'll have nothing, no food, no clothes. The kids are going to be suffering. They will look like Pachoko. And then everybody will now start saying, you didn't take care of your sister. You didn't take care of your sister with all the money you have. You didn't take care of your sister. That's exactly what they will say. I need my dictionary. That's exactly what they will say. They will say, you didn't take care of your sister. And then it will become your problem. He said, leave her alone. Leave her alone. But you better go and take care of your own self. And do your own thing. And do your own thing. As a July, you say, your mom borrow. Mom borrow ni me. Igboro was I was on the Igboro big time. I know how Igboro works now. I know the way Igboro they be. You know what I'm saying? Basaikin Bruku. Basaikin Ori Bruku. Igboro na a difficult place to be. Oh, I don't go lie. Yeah, I know they lie, man. I don't go lie to you. Igboro no easy. So when you are not looking at that stuff, you're thinking of actually having planning inheritance for your children and all that stuff. Let them inherit it. Let them take all the money and stuff. But if you refuse to give them good education, you're not giving them anything. You can start a company, and then your children, it's possible for them to inherit your company. It's possible for them to do that. You can have a home here in America, and you can will it to your kids. It's possible for you to will it to the kids and they take it. But the most important thing to do is to give them God, give them very good home training, and at the same time, give them good education. When they have good education, they can actually be able to multiply what you are leaving for them. If you're able to leave a house, good. If not, they'll be fine. If you're able to leave a car for them, good. If not, they're going to be fine. You're able to leave a big company, fine. If not, they will be fine. It doesn't matter if you leave or you don't. In as much as you're able to give them God, you're able to give them good home training, and you're able to give them good education, they will always be fine. Especially here in America, while America, in Canada, in England, you know, education is actually the most important. The moment you have the degree, you have the license to work, you will always get a job. And you get a job, and then you start moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up, and you make a lot of money doing it. So there is no way your children will suffer when they have good education. If they don't have the right education, then they're going to suffer. Then that's the time you're supposed to be worried. Be worried. You have to be worried. You must be worried whenever you didn't give them the right education. And education doesn't really mean it's not just only in having a master's degree or having a PhD or maybe having a first degree or whatever. If they can actually learn a trade, if your kids are not that brilliant in school, you find out these ones can't go to school, you go put them somewhere, let them learn to be a tailor. You know, let them learn to be a tailor. Let them learn to be a mechanic, a carpenter. You see, all those. Oh my God! If you can make sure that your son learn how to be a barber, a carpenter, electrician, those guys are making crazy, stupid, easy money in America. In Houston, Texas, here, it's all about construction. Construction everywhere, people building houses everywhere, road constructions and stuff. If they cannot go to school, let them learn to be a technician. Let them learn to be a barber. Let them learn to be a fashion designer. Thank you, Ido. Let them learn all this stuff. Let them go into construction. You will not believe the kind of money they're going to make. And when you die, you won't have to be worried on your sick bed as you're going to heaven. You're going to be happy because your kids are going to do well. They're going to do well. They will do well. So don't just spend your time looking for a way to build houses for them. Don't spend your time just looking for a way. Spend your time making the money, save the money to send them to college. All right? Give them a loan to go to college from yourself. Make them to understand that this is a loan. I'm giving you a loan to go to college. All right? You're going to have to pay me back. You're going to have to pay me back this loan. I'm going to get a loan and I'm going to give it to you. You're going to go to college. And they're going to do you proud. And they will be good. They will be okay. They will be okay. They're going to be okay. All right? So that's the stuff. That's the way it is. Don't be planning to build two houses for those kids. Some of them may not want to live where you're building the houses. Maybe you want to buy two houses in New York City. Your daughter may not want to live in New York City. After she finishes college, she might tell you she's moving to France. Oh, my boyfriend is a French guy. Really? Yeah. What are you going to do? Oh, we're moving to France. Boom. They're gone. What's going to happen to the house? The two houses I got for you. Dad, keep it. Wow. It's for you. I bought it for you. Yeah, I don't want it. You keep it for yourself. She's gone. She followed her husband. She's gone. She's a professional. She get a job anywhere in the world. And then your son may decide I want to move to Las Vegas. I'm not staying around here. How about the two houses? I don't know. You can do whatever it is you want to do with it. I gotta go. Gone. Some of them will even tell you they can't run your business for you. That's not their passion. They have a different passion for something different. Some of them will say, well, I just want to dance. Some will say, I'm a movie star. I want to go and act movie. Some of them will say this and say that. Oh, what? Well, you studied medicine. Well, you pushed me to study medicine. You push these kids to study medicine. They finish studying medicine, but they want to be a musician. And then they end up just throwing your certificate at you, and then they walk away and go become a musician. Some of them, you push them until they become a lawyer. They are now a lawyer right now, but for real, they don't want to be a lawyer. They want to be the guy behind the camera. They just want to work miracles behind the camera. Some of them, you push them, you want them to be a pharmacist. All right? They end up being a pharmacist. They pleased you at the end of the all. Now they're now 22. Now they feel like they have it right. I got to go. I just want to be a traveler. I want to travel the world. They're gone. They've done it for you. They went to school for you. They gave you the certificate. You got the license. Are you proud, Mom? Are you proud, Dad? Some of them got married just because they wanted to please you. They never wanted to get married right now. That's not what is part of their agenda. They just want to be free and enjoy themselves. But you put too much of pressure on them. So they say, yeah, I will marry for you, Mom. Mom, is it not about marriage? Is it not about married, Mom? I'm going to marry for you. Then they will bring a guy home and then they get married. Some of them will even bring a guy and they have a contract. You know what? I'll marry you and then eventually we get divorced because I don't want to get married. My mom is putting too much of pressure on me. All right? It's just the case of one particular lady like in Kansas, Missouri, or whatever they call the place, in Kansas. All right? That young lady went to hire a guy, and a Nigerian girl. One American guy, paid the guy $2,000 to come and marry her, married her, and then after the marriage and stuff and everything, something happened, they cook up a story, and then they had to get divorced and stuff. Boom, Mom, I'm a divorcee now. Mom, I'm a divorcee. I got married for you. Dad, I got married for you. You guys invited all your Nigerian friends and stuff. You guys had all the gele and makeup and stuff on my wedding day. I got married for you, Mom, Dad. I got married for you. But I'm a divorcee now. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I really wanted to enjoy my single life, but you won't let me do it. All right. And that's the stuff. We need to respect these kids. They have their own life, they have their own purposes in life. All right. God created them not to be useless. All right. You are not their creator. You didn't create them. You cannot decide for them. God created them and He wants them to become something. They know it because it's in them. It's in them. God created them with it. It's within them. All right. It's inside of them. All right. So it's gonna be something that they will be able to find out by themselves. God created them with talent and gifts, with whatever it is that He wants them to become. He knows what He wants for them. He has created them and He put that interest into them. They will figure it out. They will figure it out. I know kids that when they were very young, they will say, I want to be a teacher. Then they grow up, they become 6 years old, they say, I want to be a fireman. And then they become 10 years old, they say, I want to be a policeman. And then they become whatever. And then before you get to know it, they become a lawyer. Some of the guys will say, I want to be a nurse. And then before you get to know it, they say, no, I want to be a surgeon. And then they change it again when they are 15. They say, I think I'm going to be a teacher. And before you get to know it, they just become a teacher. All right? They change stuff. As they grow, they start loving other things, other stuff. They love other stuff. I understand we want the best for them. We think about what is actually in the society that is making the most money. Oh, lawyers are making money, doctors are making money, pharmacists are making money. But we don't think about their happiness. Would they be happy? Would they be content with whatever we're pushing them to do? How about if they make all the money and they are not happy? Do we think about that sometimes? Because I think happiness is much more than money. For me, I think happiness is much more than money. If I'm happy with what I'm doing, I love what I'm doing, I can wake up in the middle of the night to come out to do it, and right to do it. All right. That's the stuff. Don't dictate to them. Let them do what they feel will bring joy, happiness to them. You can actually counsel them. You can give them suggestions and say, why don't you look at this? Why don't you look at that? And then they'll tell you, but I said, well, but what are you thinking in your heart? What exactly do you think you want to do? Why do you want to do it? You know? My son said, I want to be a teacher when he was 6. He's 8 now. I told me last Sunday, I want to be a doctor. That's the stuff. They change. Every time they change, they're still trying to form their life. They're trying to form character and they're trying to form their life. They're looking for direction. All right, gradually, at a very young age, to seeing one thing. They grew up with a dad who is a teacher. So they want to be a teacher like their dad because that's the guy they know. They love this guy. This guy loves his job. He's going to work as a teacher. And oh yeah, I want to be a teacher too. And then they'll become 11 and they just don't like teaching. And then they become 15, they're already looking at becoming a doctor. And they become 20 and they're already thinking of becoming something else. You know? They're already becoming something else. So, but you as a father or as a mother supposed to be a coach. You need to be the coach. A coach doesn't play. A coach will only help the players to see because the coach is not the one with the stamina. The coach is not the one with the skill. The coach can only manage stamina and manage the skill. All right? You be the coach. They are the ones, they know exactly what they want to be. You be the one to coach them. All right? Sit with them. Tell them how difficult it is to be a medical doctor. Tell them it's easy also. Tell them what doctors do. Educate them about it. All right? Let them be able to now look into themselves. Am I capable of doing it or not? Am I going to be happy about it? Take them for a walk in the hospital. Let them go and walk in the hospital and let them take a stroll. And that's why in America here, they take people, all these young kids, they take them to hospitals, they walk all around, they give them stethoscopes, they make them to wear all these robes, what do you call that stuff? Um, Scrub. They wear these tiny scrubs and then they act like doctors and stuff and everything. Some of them, they act like firemen. They go to the fireman station and all kinds of stuff. Gradually, they're trying to expose them to see. This is what doctors do. This is what firemen do. And you know what funny thing? A boy that was formerly saying, I want to be a doctor. When they went to the fire station, he quickly changed and said, I want to be a fireman. he got so carried away with the uniform of a fireman and sliding down from the pole and stuff. He just got hooked and he just fell in love with firemen. He said, I want to be a fireman. Yeah, and all kinds of stuff. And let them go and do volunteering. Yes, ma'am. All right. And then they will be able to find it out. Do they want to be a lawyer? Do they want to be a doctor or not? We want them to call us, Baba Doctor, Mama Doctor, Baba Doctor, Omo Wanka, how to the doctor. I'm going to go out to any medical school. Where? Omo Wanka, how to law school, law school. Omo Wanka, nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to say, oh, where's Dimeji? I want to look at compose I'm a lawyer and none of my kids want to be a lawyer. Wow, Oladuji, sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so you need to actually help your kids, help them out, let them be able to find their level. That's when you're talking about leaving inheritance. Uh, that's actually the foundation of it. That's the foundation of it. Give them God. Let them have God. All right. How do you give your children God? Sound is off? You can't hear me? Oh my God. Is it true that you guys cannot hear me? Can you guys hear me? Jesus Christ. But I think I'm hearing myself. So somebody is saying that sound is off. Can I get well, thank you, Jerry. Thank you for hearing me. Oh. Somebody is saying you can't hear me, you can't hear me. Oh. I don't know. All right. So how can we give them God? You can give them God by taking them into the house of God constantly. All right? Let them go to the junior class. Let them go to the children Bible class, Bible school during summertime. Let them go to the Bible school, children Bible school during summertime. Don't send your kids to all of these Nigerian whatever churches where they teach them about enemy. Oh, please don't. All right. Any church that is teaching about enemy, don't send your children to go there. They're going to have a very wrong foundation, please. They will have a very wrong foundation if you do that. They're gonna have a very wrong foundation if you send your kids to those ones. Don't. Go and look for very good Nigerian churches where they preach the truth. Like on Sunday. Let me give you what I did. On Sundays I don't pick topics that will get people excited, and I intentionally did that based on how the Holy Spirit actually is leading. It's leading. What happened is the first message I preached was about fear, how to manage your fear. Now, other pastors will say, seven steps of glory, double celebration, triple celebration. It is well. We are going higher. They pick all topics that get people excited. Get people excited. I have been talking to or with young people for a very long time, and I find out one thing: our topics in church is messing them up. One of them spoke with me. He said, Pastor, I've listened to my pastor's teaching many times. God can do it. God can heal you. God can do this, can deliver you, and all that. So my little brother got sick and he was about to die. So I brought him to church. My pastor prayed for him, and my brother eventually died. After the pastor said, in 7 days, he's going to stand up and walk out of the hospital. But in 7 days, my brother died. So I really don't believe God exists. That it's all lies. God doesn't exist. God cannot heal. God cannot save. God cannot do this or do that. I'm really disappointed right now. And it's because of the message that we were preaching. So I decided not to. The very first thing is I actually picked a topic. I call it fear. How to handle your fear. It means that even as a child of God, you will still be afraid. It's possible for fear to come. When fear will come, doesn't mean that God is not God. When fear will come, doesn't mean that the promise of God is actually not going to be fulfilled. All right, it will still be. My second one is how to handle your failures. That's another topic I picked. Failures. It means that you will fail. There will be a point in your life that you are going to fail. But it's going to look like failure, but it's not. But it's not. Because when you now continue, you will eventually become successful, but don't always expect that you will always succeed. And that's the problem with the teaching, with the topics that we pick. We always make people to understand that let us crushing the spirit of failure. And then people go to church, every failure, die, die, die. And then we believe we have crushed it. And then tomorrow, they just fired me from my job. I failed again, but I prayed yesterday about it. Why am I failing again today? No, you're still gonna fail. The failure is part of life. Failure is part of life. Failure is part of success. You cannot know success if you don't know failure. So, and I was able to do that. Then this last Sunday, my topic is all about sorrow. If sorrow tarry all night, joy will come in the morning. Sorrow may tarry all night, joy will come in the morning. So I'm preparing their mind that days of sorrow will eventually come. Somebody's going to pass away. Your mom will die, your dad will die, your sister may die, your brother may die. Days of sorrow will come, but doesn't mean that that's going to be the end of our lives. Even in the midst of it. It's you that I see. It's you that I see. In the middle of everything is God that is still there. God is still there in the middle of everything. But the Bible says that even though sorrow may tarry all night, I have already prepared a morning of joy. That after every sorrow, there will be a morning of joy. After every pain, there will be a morning of prosperity. After every disappointment, there will be miracles. After every. So you cannot just expect the miracle, because the miracle must sit upon something. You can't just expect the success. The success must sit upon something. All right? You can't expect the boldness. The boldness must sit upon something. And you're talking about fear is going to come, just how to handle it. When you are afraid, doesn't mean that God is no longer God. When you fail, doesn't mean God is no longer God. When you are disappointed, doesn't mean God is a failure or God does not exist. All right? So I actually get all these people ready, the young ones, I'm getting them ready. I don't fool them. It's not about fooling people. When I do marital counseling, I tell them the good, the bad, and the ugly of marriage. Let them understand marriage is terrible. I let them understand it. Prepare yourself. So when you prepare yourself, you're going to be able to handle failure. You're going to be able to handle fear. And you'll be able to handle sorrow. It's all about preparation. When people have already warned you that these things are coming, you will be prepared. You prepare your mind. Prepare yourself. You prepare your mind. Prepare yourself. And when that day will come, you will be able to stand. In the midst of sorrow, you will stand. In the midst of trial, you will stand. In the midst of disappointment, you will stand. In all, you will be standing. And then you'll be able to wait for that day of miracle, because the day of miracle will unfold. And then your morning of joy will definitely come. So, but if you're a Christian and you prophesy good, and you're not expecting anything, disappointment to come, when it comes, it's possible for you to become discouraged. And then you believe that God is not God. We are living a normal, regular life like everybody. Everybody will be disappointed in one way or the other. Christians are getting divorced. Doesn't mean that God is not God. Children of Christians are dying. Doesn't mean God is not God. Children are failing and being fired at work. Doesn't mean God is not God. It's a regular way of life. Life will always come to play. It's life. The same life the unbelievers are living is what we live. We live here the same word, the same life. All right? The same. All right? So you need to expect it. It will surely come one day. And when it comes, you are well prepared for it. You will stand. So we need to give them God. Give our children God. Take them to church. Send them to Bible schools where they can learn the real Christianity. I just love those kids. They know exactly what we're talking about. They don't fool themselves. They are not the enemy of anybody. There is nobody who is their enemy. They don't pray enemy should die. They love everybody. They do. They love everybody. Give them God. And then the next thing after giving them God, you see, they will stay on that track and they will continue to be on that track until forever. We went to Baptist church at a very young age, as a baby. We were always in church, Sunbeam, children department, Royal Ambassador. I went from Royal Ambassador from first stage to the last of it. All right, my sisters went for Lydia and all kinds of stuff. So they trained us. They gave us my mom gave us solid foundation when it comes to Christianity. Even though we went away, even though I went away, was smoking weed all around and doing all manners of nonsense all around. He said the seed of God in me didn't leave. That seed didn't leave me at all. It was there. It was still there. You know, sometimes I would just think about it. I think I'm not supposed to be in this situation. I'm not supposed to be this guy. This is not the kind of person I should be. You see, that seed, we always talk all the time, all the time, all the time. The time came, the seed just germinated and became a big tree inside of me that put me out of the world, back into the presence of God. It will always pull them back. No matter where they go, they can go. They will eventually come back to it. Because every time we plant a seed like that, those kids, it will grow inside of them. It will grow inside of them, definitely. So when you give them God, then you give them very good home training. Good home training. You give them very good home training. Let them know how to cook. The boys, please, boys, let them know how to cook. It's not about cooking, by force. Let them love cooking. Teach them to cook. Teach them to cook. All right? Teach them to cook. Teach them to clean. Teach them to do dishes. Teach them to do laundry. Teach them to do all manners of sweeping. The boys. Train the girls too. Let them do it all. Let them do it all. You are setting your children for success if you can do that. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough for you to do it. But see, if you do it when they were very, very young, you know kids when they're like 3 years old, they want to sweep. They will be begging you to want to sweep. When they're 3, 4 years old, they want to do the dishes. They want to come and cook with you. I want to help you, mommy. I want to stay in the kitchen with you, mommy. Mommy, I want to do the dishes with you. Go and get a stool. Let them stand on it. Give them a cup to wash. Give them a cup to wash. All right? Go and buy all these plastic knives. Give it to them. Let them be cutting tomatoes with the plastic knife. All right? Give it to them. Let them be practicing. They will fall in love with it. But when you say, no, don't help me, go to the mother, go and watch your iPad. Go watch your iPad. I'm on America. On America, first kitchen. Go and walk. Go get your iPad. And go watch Baby Joy. Baby Joy. Go. When you treat them like that, they will grow up and you will see them arrogant. They're going to be arrogant. They won't be able to do nothing. They won't pity you when they grow up. They won't. But when you allow them as tiny as they are, let them come to the kitchen and help you. Give them a tiny broom, let them sweep. Let them enjoy doing it. All right? When you're going to do laundry, let them be the one to push the baskets. All right? Push the basket and go. And then when they're there, let them be the one to empty it and put it inside the basket bag. And then they will remind you, Mommy, it's Saturday. Are we going to do laundry today? Mommy, can I sweep? Mommy, can I help you? Let them help you. Let them help you. Let them help you. So after you're giving them good home training, give them our language. Give them Yoruba. Let them learn to speak Yoruba. Let them learn it. Ẹ káàárọ̀, mommy. Ẹ káàárọ̀, daddy. Let them kneel down and greet you. Prostrate and greet you. Giving them inheritance. Big time. Good one. Good inheritance you're giving to them. They will never depart from it. They will never depart from it. I love it. I love it with myself and my daughter. That when we are inside the place and we're talking, we're speaking English, and the friends are around and all kinds of stuff. And once in a while, I can say, "Fin, when to kọjá and the other ones even know won't even understand. They don't even know exactly what we said, but she could understand. That's the beauty of she understanding Yoruba. If you understand Yoruba, oh my God, you guys would love the experience. You'll be able to bypass a lot of things. It's just like you speaking in tongues to bypass the devil. You will speak Yoruba to bypass all the Americans that are around you. You want to give your daughter a kind of a little secret. You just say it in Yoruba and boom, she will understand. Bam, just like that. And after you've done that, give them good education and they will never depart from it. And you will be able to sleep and rest. And you'll be able to rest in peace when you die also. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Let me show you guys this real quick, and then I will advertise because I'm going to be bringing other advertisements to you guys very soon. Watch this one. Boom. Boom. This is what they call jollof rice. Iyán, jollof rice. Iyán pẹ̀lú shaki. Looking at his shaki. This is shaki all the way. Oh my God, look at the mama. This is what they call amala. Amala with gbegiri. Ewedu. And the shaki is on the side and the ogunfe is on the other side. Amala pẹ̀lú gbegiri. Iyán pẹ̀lú ọbẹ̀. Iyán pẹ̀lú pọ̀nmọ́. Jollof rice. Oh my goodness, I love food, man. Food no go kill me. All right. And the sponsor for today is Famous Princess. Famous Princess. If you live in Katy, make sure you check her out. All right, thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Thank you for watching. And if you want to advertise your product, whatever, feel free to connect with me. I will do so by the grace of God. Thank you. God bless everybody.